Mercury isn't in retrograde, but there's a lot of tech stuff that's going on anyway. Something's always in retrograde. Let's just blame the planets instead of me or Facebook technology. Hello, everybody. It is so good to be here on this special Turn On Thursday edition from Vegas. Yes, I'm in Las Vegas. I turned my man's business trip into a bougie holiday for me. My first time in Vegas. I might still have last night's makeup on. And it's also our first child-free vacation in 4 years since my daughter was born. So celebrating that. If there's any other moms out there that know what it's like to finally take a child-free vacation, drop a comment below, celebrate with me. It feels so good to be like just in a couple or just like not have to do mom stuff, right? Wake up whenever I want, go out as late as we want. So fucking good. You guys are catching me in like the best energy. And I'm so excited to be here because this is a topic that I'm stupid passionate about. Like one of the most important things. It's like I'm on a crusade, right? There's an epidemic that's going on, an unseen epidemic. I'm not talking about that one, everybody. So if you're here already, say hi, let me know. And if you're catching the replay, #replay, please let me know that you are here and what you think. And also if you know a woman that needs to see this video, tag a bitch. Send her this video, introduce her to me, like, let's go. Okay, so if you're here, I want you to drop a yes. Just drop the word yes. If you are ready, right? Own it. If you are ready for the world to say yes to you every single fucking day and to always have your needs fully taken care of and your funnest, most like exciting desires that they can be coming true all the time, like magic or like poof, poof, poof. Like instead of what most women are doing, let's be real. I see it all the fucking time. That's why I'm here. Instead of continuing to swallow shit that you hate, right? And saying, what's the thing that we always say? It's fine. I'm fine. No, you're not. Welcome, everybody. We're talking today about how to turn your expectations into like a gold standard, like a next level, like period, right? So that everybody in your life, but also everything around you always rises to meet you at this next level without you feeling frustrated or disappointed or, feeling like you never fully get what you want. Even if on the surface you're like, what? It's fine. It's okay. And deep down, you're just like, it's not okay, or it's not exactly how I want it, right? Because like, I think I'm just sick of at this point debating with women on the internet and like educating all of these women that don't have it all, right? But who desperately believe they're like clinging, like you can't have it all, right? This is like a mantra that's normalized with so many women. You can't have it all. Like I know there was another coach, we got into like an online thing because she was like, you can't have it all. Like you have to compromise, like you have to. And I was just like, well, that's inspired this live. So let's do this. Okay. And this live is for my favorite kind of woman, right? For those of you that are just showing the fuck up, right? You are elevating, you are growing every day, you're investing in yourself. Like maybe you're on your mission. Maybe you're just like in that phase of your life where you're like, you know what? Like I'm taking care of everybody else. I deserve and need all the things that I want to. Or maybe you're like, fuck, things are pretty awesome. But like still there's that part of you that's like, but I want more, or it's just not where I want it to be. Like, yes, I love you. I love that you have that voice inside of you. Me fucking too. So you are so in the right place because while all that stuff is going on, like I see so many women struggling with like, yeah, just there's this ingrained belief and normalization around us, right? There's so many people that aren't living up to the standards that they want to live in, or that have this voice inside of them or this feeling inside of them of like, let's do this, let's get that. Like, I want better, I want more, I want funner, I want, and we've been taught to like shut that down, or that there's something wrong with us, or that we're bitchy, or we're demanding, or we've been shamed for it and made to feel guilty for it. Because I want all women, right? I want to show every single woman, it doesn't matter what you do, where you live, who you are. Like every single woman gets to be fully satisfied. You get to be fully satisfied as a woman, as a wife, as a mother, as an entrepreneur, as a daughter, as a friend. And you can truly, truly, truly have it all in the juiciest way possible. So today I'm sharing one of my favorite things to teach women like you because it's just so accessible. It's so possible, right? And there's too many women that are cock blocking themselves, right? Like probably you're doing this one crazy thing that I'm going to share that is totally cock blocking you from having it all, and also from letting the people around you support you and having it all and like be in that mission with you. So let's nip that in the bud. Okay. Are you guys ready? Like tell me in the comments, you can say ready, or I'm just in my head. I'm like, you could say nip it. Let's nip it good. But before we get started, I just wanted to introduce myself. If you don't know me, my name is Michelle Kanan, and I'm also known proudly as the Have It All Queen. And I'm the founder of the Have It All method because I want every single woman to stop compromising and feeling frustrated in your life, in your relationship, in your family, in your business and career, so you can have it exactly the way that feels most delicious for you. Okay. And so the vibe is that like, you know, you're like deeply connected to yourself. You have like a mainline connection to the universe and also to your man. So you feel like totally in flow as you're building a life that is full of just everything that you want, down to the tiniest detail, no fucking compromising or saying yes, unless it's a total full-bodied yes, 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 right? And what that does is it lets you experience a pleasure-based life of freedom and fun and wealth and success and literally all of your dreams coming true, but together with all the people in your life, right? No more of these like women that get more successful and their marriages fall apart, or they feel like they can't be there for their families or whatever, like, right? So if you know what I'm talking about, if you have that good life, if you have it all, like comment below and just say like, I got that, right? So we can celebrate you, because we need to see more examples of women that are living that way. But if you want more of that in your life, in your career, in your relationship, just comment, I want that, right? Because this is all about desire. And I really want you to get into that energy. It's so powerful. It's so important in this process. And I'm going to share it with you in this video. Okay. So if you are ready, right, like to have it all in your life, right? And you commented like, I want that. I want you to know that I have one last fire starter call available. Those got snatched up so fast, but I have one more available for next week. So you can comment or DM me the word ignited below, and you can snatch up one of these last calls. And I'm going to show you, like personally you, the easiest, juiciest way to experience that kind of satisfaction in your life right now. So if you have a block, if you have an issue in like how you're a businesswoman or in your relationship, and you just like want to clear that really fast so that you can get on with your bad self, like DM me, comment below, like we'll just have a super fun chat. And my juicy as fuck Black Friday offer is dropping in just a couple of days. So you can comment or DM me info if you want to be the first to hear about it, so I can send you all the info. All right, babies, let's get to it. Okay. Because real talk, there is an epidemic of women out there who are fucking unsatisfied, right? And I was literally just talking to another amazing woman with a 7-figure business, and she's like living a life that most people would be jealous of, right? And what so many of us are working so hard for, right? Like literally 7 figures, gorgeous mansion, like all the help in the world, just like the perfect life. But she's fucking miserable. And her health is suffering, and her happiness is just like, and like how she gets to show up as a mom doesn't feel so good. Like, it's like she's always distracted when she's with her kids, and she's picking these fights with her husband where like she knows that he just wants to be there for her, and she's like ripping his head off, and he doesn't understand. And a lot of it comes down to how she feels about herself, right? Because she's not allowing herself to do what she really wants to do. She's not prioritizing the way that she wants to feel. Like she's getting up at 6 o'clock in the morning to go to the gym so she can like sit down at her desk at 9, but those aren't the mornings that she wants to have, especially as an entrepreneur who can make her own schedule. She's forcing herself and she's creating this life for herself that isn't according to what she wants or her standards, but that's according to the way that she's seen things done. Or like, well, of course we have to start work at 9, or of course I have to go to the gym early in the morning, or of course I can't go out and have fun with my friend because I have this to do and that to do and that to do, and then I'm tired, and right. And so a lot of stuff is she's being affected so deeply. And we were on the phone and she was, really going through it with me about it, and she's suffering. And this is what happens when women compromise, right? We build a life and a business that never is actually giving us what we want. And what happens, right, is like it never truly satisfies us. So it always feels like, well, there's something more to do, or there's another income goal to hit, or there's another milestone or achievement, or, and once we hit those achievements, it's like, yay, we make a celebratory post about it, but then it's like on to the next thing. And well, but that person is making $100,000 a month, and that person has that, and that person has this. And what happens is it leaves so many women like busy, right? It keeps us in the cycle of being busy, and I can't stop and I can't rest, and it's not good enough. And so we're on this hunt for something that's finally going to fill us up, right? When I get to that point, everything's going to be great. I'm finally going to be able to relax. I'm finally going to be able to have the life I want. My family's going to feel good. I'm going to have balance. But that's a fucking lie. That's a fucking lie. And let me tell you why, aside from the fact of all the women, like the one I was telling you about, that are in that place, that they're looking around at their life and they're like, okay, I have all the things that are supposed to make me happy, that are supposed to like make me have a good life. Why don't I have that? Right. And it's because if everything that you're doing on the path to getting to where you want doesn't feel good, doesn't give you the life that you want, doesn't allow you to be the woman that you want to be and make the decisions that you want to make and take care of yourself and allow you to be this, like that bitch in like all of your life, well, then when you get to that place, guess what? You're going to be living a life that's made from all of these little decisions that make everything feel like it sucks. Right? Like it's just logic, like, right? It's not like we do all of these things and create all of these systems and to get to a place. And then we're like, oh, well, that's done. Because then we're just like, well, fuck, like I can't stop this because everything's going to fall apart, right? Everything is going to fall apart if I start doing all of these things that got me to this place. But here's the thing, okay? This is just such real talk. If you want to have exactly the kind of life and success that fully fills you up, right? That is just like, wow, like the woman that I was and am that walked me to this place, the decisions that I made, like, like I'm like in my higher self, like I'm proud of myself, right? Well, there's only one way to make it happen. Okay. It's that you have to start today making choices, making decisions, taking actions. And that could be doing something or deciding not to do something, speaking to yourself, giving yourself permission in the way that you want it to be right fucking now. Like the time is now. And I know this personally, right? Like I'm in this insane glow up right now. So fucking good. We're just like everything in my life. Like I look around and I'm just like, damn, like shit is fucking good. Right. And I was having a conversation with my amazing branding person yesterday. And she was like, but Michelle, like if you always want more, if you always want better, if like you want to have it all, doesn't that mean that you're feeling like empty or dissatisfied or like things aren't good enough? And I was like, absolutely not. Right. Let me explain it to you, because the way that I'm walking to have all of these things lights me the fuck up. It feels so good because I'm making choices. Like literally, if I'm at my desk or if I'm deciding on plans with my daughter or whatever, I'm like, do I want to do this or not? Does this feel good for me or not? And if it doesn't, and if I don't want to do it, I'm trusting myself, just like I want you to start to learn how to trust yourself, that that's not the way for you, right? That's definitely a way. Most of us, from watching our mothers, from being in corporate environments, from watching also how men do this stuff, which is different than how we need to honor and do this stuff for ourselves. Like, we know how to do it a way that doesn't feel good, that is bad for our health, that doesn't give us work-life balance, that leaves us feeling like, oh, okay, I'm getting to that place but there's like a lot of trade-offs. And I want you to stop fucking trading off, right? Like, because it only gets to be easy, right? You hear women say like, it gets to be easy. And you're like, yeah, shut the fuck up, bitch, right? But it only gets to be easy to always get more or better and never be disappointed or frustrated when it feels a certain way, right? When you are fucking turned on, when you are honoring yourself, when you put your self-worth first, right? Because when you're in that vibe and in that energy, everyone wants to step up to support you or serve you or hire you or play with you, right? Because your energy is like, damn, like, who is that girl? And like, why does she have this amazing life? Why does she get to live this way? It's because we choose to, right? We choose to. And that's how you get to be a have it all queen like me. It's not crazy rocket science, right? But you have to drop the shame or the self-perpetuating limitations or the stories in your head that it can't be like that. Or if I put myself first like that, everyone else is going to suffer, or I'm going to be a bad mom, or my bosses are never going to accept it, or my husband's going to think I'm a bitch. Or because if you're going to use those tactics, right? If you're going to doubt yourself, if that voice inside of you is going to be like, I can't, that's not possible, like, or that's wrong. Well, guess what? That's going to get reflected around you, right? But if you are steadfast, if you decide like me, no, like when right, there's that expression, happy wife, happy life, or there's another one, like if mama ain't happy, ain't nobody happy, right? Let's get mama happy as fuck because everybody benefits from that, okay? And I want you to have that kind of life that gives you everything, like including even more success in your business, in your career, and even more fun at the same time because you get to enjoy the life that you're working for. And it gets to be at the highest level of enjoyment and aspiration and just like, look at us go, right? Like that's me and my husband were out to dinner last night and we were toasting each other and we're like, damn, like, look at us, right? But see, like, most women don't understand the missing piece of how they can inspire that in their lives, how they can get that in their lives without feeling like they have to fight for it, right? Or they're being a bitch, or they have to nag, or they have to always take charge and be the leader and like demand, right? But when you light your desire on fire, right? This is one of the things that I teach. This is part of my have it all methodology, right? When you light your desire on fire, what happens is you finally embody this energy where you legit like inherently just totally understand that what you want is taking you on the right path, right? And not just what you need. This is some sneaky shit I saw another relationship coach teaching about. She was like, make sure, if it's a need, but if it's a want, maybe you don't get it, just get your needs met. What is this scarcity bullshit? You need to get your needs met, right? Like you want, the toilet seat down in your house or dishes clean, or you want to have the salary that you want, or like whatever, fine. But I want you to have all of your wants met too, right? Because like that's what takes you on this like amazing journey in your life, right? Where it's not just like, oh, let's get the basics. Yeah, great, let's get the basics, but that's fast. Like, let's get the brilliance. Let's get like the desires, the exciting things, like, because that's when you feel like you're on the right path. That's when you look at your life and you're like, oh, everything's working out and I'm getting everything that I need and that I want. And like crazy that I can show up in my business and do it, like not work as hard as I thought I had to, not be like the gold star person that's doing all the things, like, and do it from a different energy that nourishes me and nourishes you. And so that like you see how to start building success in a way that honors the woman that you want to be, right? Because you don't feel success. Who cares if you're making the money if you feel like total shit, right? When you light your desire on fire, you get what you want. And everybody wins, right? As long as you do it in a way that's expansive instead of how most women know how to do it, which is destructive, right? And that's why you see so many like frustrated women out there. They just don't know, right? Nobody taught them this, but hello, that's why we're here, right? And the reason this works like magic, right, is because you light your desire on fire, right? You get in this energy, like you approve of yourself fully, you know your self-worth fully, you want what you want, like, and then, right, like you kindle your femme flame energy, Okay. And when you turn up your femme flame energy, not only are you like, all right, connected to yourself and you know what you want, but now, boom, you're in relationship with the universe. Your confidence, your trust, the way that you get that stuff, right? Because it's great to want it, but like, I want it now, right? Hello, I'm a have it all queen. Give it to me, is by co-creating with the universe, is by getting out of like the boss babe mode all the time. Like, again, we know how to do that, and get into this other energy where you get to just like call it in by having the most fun and feeling your best and prioritizing like how you want your life experience to be. Like, do you feel like my whole body's doing this right now? Right? It's taking that desire and coupling it with your femme flame so that the universe gets to get involved too. So you never feel like you're doing it alone, or the weight of the world is on your shoulder, or you have to answer that question, how? Right? Your brain is like, but how? Shh, we'll show you how. You just got to bring in some magic first. And then lastly, like the most important thing, this thing that so many coaches and courses like fail to acknowledge or teach about, which is why we see so many women drifting apart from their partners as they get more successful or conscious, is rekindling your relationship, getting your man on board with all of this, like getting him, like he's going to see your energy and this flow, and he's going to be like, damn, I want that. I want to play with that. Like, I want to do stuff with her and for her. And right. And like, and my premium clients know that your relationships are everything, whether it's with the universe, with your partner, with yourself. And so activating and leveraging these three most important relationships, like this is that missing puzzle piece to like, that's going to blow shit up and make you finally feel like you're never going to say the words I'm fine again, right? This is a practice that's going on in my marriage, in my house, in my whole life. Like sometimes I'll still say it, it's fine. And then I'm like, just wait, it's not fine. I want it like this, or I want it to feel different, or can we try this thing instead? Or I misspoke. What I really meant to say is, and the most amazing things are happening, right? My clients know I have a favorite song by Pitbull and J-Lo. And what's the line? Reach for the stars. Even if you don't hit it, you still fall on top of the world. And I want you to be falling on top of the world, baby. I want you to be a have it all queen too, right? And master these three most important relationships with yourself, with the universe, with your man, so you can kiss goodbye this feeling that it's never enough, that you're never satisfied, that things just, if they would be a bit different, or if they could just be better, but I'm just going to smile. Like, fuck that. Let's take that feeling out of your soul, because I want you to always get what you want. Okay. In a way that is also amazing for the people that you love, for your career, for your bank account, how you mother, like if right now you're like, okay, all right, I want more. Okay. Then I want you to just comment or DM me the word like ignited right now, because snatch up my last fire starter call. Like, take it. If your body is just like, oh yeah, I want that. I don't want to be frustrated. I don't want to be disappointed. Like, grab this spot. Like, I'm just literally going to show you the easiest, juiciest way to experience this kind of satisfaction in your life, like right now, in just a super fun, no pressure chat together. And don't forget, my juicy as fuck Black Friday offer is dropping in just a couple of days. So comment or DM me info if you want to be the first to hear about it. The early bird bonus is insane. So you definitely want to get on my list. So let's chat. I'm excited to connect with you guys. Tag a friend that needs to see this. I want every woman to have it all. I want you to be the have it all queen of your life. So let's go. Love you guys.